KE5KNV, Wichita County, ARES, with a noon update. Norman has us in a slight risk area for severe thunderstorms this afternoon and across the night as well through Oklahoma and western North Texas. The slight risk area includes Wichita Falls, Lawton, Ponca City, Enid, Clinton, Altus, and Stillwater. The peak hours for this weather is between 4 p.m. and 10, with the possibility of going overnight with some additional storms. Impact on this one is large hail, tennis ball size, some damaging winds to 70 miles an hour, heavy rain, which we can use from 1 to 2 inches, and it looks like that these supercells will probably be forming and developing across and around Seymour, moving northeast up through our area. So be sure that you have your pager on. Hope you do. Get that car gassed up. We more than likely will be going out, and activation will most likely occur this afternoon later. So stay tuned for any additional input. That'll be done by our daytime NCS. Again, the main impact is large hail, tennis ball size, winds to 70 miles an hour, and heavy rain, 1 to 2 inches. And these will be supercells. They're going to be moving pretty fast through the area. This is KE5KNV.
Stuff out of GPO, Wichita County, ARES Storm Prediction Center has issued a severe thunderstorm watch. Covers all of our surrounding counties up here in western North Texas, Wichita, Archer, Clay, Baylor, Wilbarger counties, and counties down to our south, Young, and Throckmorton, Haskell County, all of our western counties, Fort Hardeman, and Knox. So, again, severe thunderstorm watch until 2200 hours tonight. Again, we still have stuff that's forming, and the stuff that's forming out, as I mentioned a little earlier in the update, around Throckmorton County, northwestern Young, and southwestern portions of Archer County. That stuff is trying to come up, and then it's popping right back down. We got capped out in that area. We still have some other stuff that's beginning to form out in King and Cottle County to our west, and it looks like it might be trying to hold together a little bit better. But we'll continue to monitor. Everybody continue, keep your pagers on. We'll notify you if we get anything start popping up in the area that we need to activate the net. Again, we're in a severe thunderstorm watch until 2200 hours this evening. That's Wichita, Archer, Clay, Wilbarger, Baylor counties in our immediate surrounding area. This stuff by GPO, Wichita County. KD5INN up by GPO.
Go ahead.
You headed to the house?
I'm putting the cover on the motorcycle right now. I'm here.
All right, you might kind of get your affairs in order. May need to send you to the place here in a little while.
Yeah, QSL, I was going to give you a holler and ask you if you wanted me in the field or at the station this early on. But I'll get ready to head that way.
Okay, when I activate, well, we'll see what it looks like then, and we'll make a move with you at that time, okay?
QSL, I'm good either way.
QSL, up by GPO.
KD5INN.
It's up by GPO, Wichita County, ARES. Weather Service Norman issued a significant weather advisory for southwestern Archer County until 3:15 p.m. this day. 257. A strong thunderstorm was located 5 miles south of McGargle, moving northeast at 25. Hazards in the storm include hail up to the size of nickels. That's moving northeast, and again, 5 miles south of McGargle. GPO, Wichita County.
QSL, Charlie, and I'm in your driveway. KF5IUB.
All right, come on in. It's GPO, Wichita County, all stations stand by. I'm going to page you out and activate the net at this time. GPO going to activate the Wichita County ARES net at this time. We do have sales western portions of Wichita County, southwestern portions of Archer County, extending down into Young and Throckmorton. Looks like things may be ready to rock and roll, so I want to get some people out. Be sure you don't leave the house or get in your car without your damage assessment maps. Be sure you got you some water with you. It's kind of a hot afternoon. Your snacks. When we do check-ins, I want the veterans first. Veterans are first, and they will be assigned to the field. And then trainees will be taken second, and then we'll assign you to the field. Remember, everybody want to be safe out there this afternoon. The first thing I want to ask is there anybody in the Wichita Falls proper area, any veteran spotter in the Wichita Falls proper area that can move to Archer City at this time? Come now, over.
85IP.
Anyone, I'm going to check you in. Why don't you head to the Y out there at the Roadside Park, west of Archer City, okay?
Okay, I'm headed that way. 85IP.
85KNV, wherever you need me.
K9CPB available.
Ask people to stand by. If you stand by a minute now, I'm going to get you checked in. Okay, it's GPO, Wichita County. I'll take veteran check-ins at this time. When I get through checking in the veterans, I'm going to go ahead and make your assignments to the field, and we'll then take the trainees. So veteran spotters at this time, come now. Let's call signs phonetically.
Kilo Alpha 9, Charlie Papa Bravo.
So Echo 5, Kilo November Victor.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Hotel Mike, November.
Is that HMN that checked in? Electric station, come again with your call sign suffix. Okay, anybody else? I've got CPB and KNV and the other guys double. Come again.
Kilo Delta 5, India, November.
Stand by, got INN and a double. Who was it doubling with INN? Come now.
Bravo RJ.
I got you, Danny. Who else? Anybody else?
HMN.
All right, HMN. You're the one I was looking for then. Okay, I got you down. Anybody else?
K5IKE and KE5NJV, we're in Renlet, can move.
All right, thank you. Anybody else? K5KNB, Larry, I want to keep you in close. Can you go to the stadium area?
QSL on my way.
Hey, CPB. Can you go down to about a mile west of Holiday on the old road, and I'll probably move you from there when I get some other check-ins later, get you back up towards your home territory. But go to the Holiday area.
QSL, I'm on my way.
OIJ, I've got you on the station. Electra, HMN, I want you to keep monitoring. I don't see any reason for you to get out right this minute. So if you would continue to monitor IKE and NJV, If you'll hold, I'll wait till that stuff gets up here a little closer and we see what it's going to do, and I'll assign you. IKE to QSL?
QSL, K5IKE.
All right, thank you, man. HMN, you QSL, stand by for me?
QSL, I continue monitoring from the house.
QSL, INN.
Go ahead.
I think I'll go ahead right this time, let you go out to the place and get that going for me, okay?
QSL, heading that way.
10-5, OIJLB, Western Radio.
Step out, GPO, Wichita County. Are there any trainees on frequency? Wish to check into net at this time, Step out, GPO. Step out, GPO, Wichita County ARES, calling for any Wichita County ARES trainees. Wish to check in at this time. Come down. Step out, GPO, with a little weather update. Over in Wilbarger County to our west, well, I've got a little cell just to the southeast of Oakland Union that's going to be tracking over the Red River. It'll stay west of Electra. Another little cell trying to come up just northeast of the Harold area. It'll be, if it decides to move, it'll be heading toward the river. Got another cell in southeastern Wilbarger County that's trying to come up. It doesn't have much in bills in it yet, but it probably will track to the southeast of Electra. Other cells in northeastern Baylor County around the Lake Kemp area that'll be tracking into southwestern portions of Wichita County. Do have some trying to build up in the Dundee area. The main cell we're looking at right now extends from McGargle in southwestern Archer County to the west into southeastern portions of Baylor County in the Westover area. This is really not doing anything as far as moving. It looks like it's trying to build up, so it's going to be affecting Archer County. I'm sure it's going to make a little northeastward movement here pretty soon. In addition to that, further southwest of that, down towards the Elbert and to the Throckmorton area, additional smaller cells are trying to build up. But the biggest one we've got in the area now is southwestern Archer County and the McGargle Westover area. Up by GPO. You guys, when you get to your stations, let me know where you are. Up by GPO. Okay, National Weather Service, Norman's issued severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Baylor County, western Archer County, southwestern Wichita County, and southeastern Wilbarger County until 4 p.m. That's based on this cell that's we've been looking at that's down around the McGargle Westover area. That particular warning does not cover the city of Wichita Falls proper. That's only the very southwestern portion of Wichita County. Nothing in Wichita Falls proper is covered in that warning. It's Step 5 GPO. IP.
85 IP, go ahead, Charlie.
How far down 79 are you?
I'm on 277 coming up on 25.
Okay, all right. You'll need to hustle it on down there. That thing is still showing a little northeastward drift. Looks like it's going to come right over the Kickapoo area, so you're going to need to hump it down 25 to get down there and to stay away from it.
Okay, will do.
Let me know when you get there.
Roger, will do.
CPB, are you on the way to Holiday? 89 CPB. KNV, you on the way to Stadium?
QSL in school traffic.
QSL, K9CPB. You're not hitting the repeater. Looks like you're on Simplex on 9-4. On Simplex on 9-4. Okay, fix it up and let me know when you get to Holiday.
35 GPO, K9CPB.
Oh, you got it that time, old man. Thank you.
Sorry about that, Charlie. Need to check my equipment a little bit better. K9CPB clear.
Do I have any other veteran check-ins at this time? Have any trainee check-ins at this time? Okay, I'm gonna put IUB in the chair, and I'll be on the other side. So, Shim Courtesy, he's in training, gonna learn the business. Step by GPO.
K5, KNV.
KNV, go ahead.
On location on the west and looking south at the stadium.
QSL. This is KF5 IUB with a little radar update. The cell we've been watching down on the Young and Baylor County line has had a history of dropping some half-dollar size hail, so it's pretty much holding its own, and it's continuing to track off to the northeast, and we're going to have to keep our eyes on this to see if it continues to develop. All the other cells up in looks like western Wichita County, they're kind of holding their own as well. One cell right over Dundee, or maybe just northeast of Dundee, is not much to it. Maybe dropping a little bit of rain, but keep our eye on this thing down the south. This is KF5IUB. AD5IP.
AD5IP, go ahead.
Did you make it to the roadside park yet?
No, I'm about 5.5 miles away.
Okay, this, trying to get a pretty good track on where this is going. It looks like you may stay on the southeast side, or at least the east side of it right now. Of course, you may get in the rain off of it, but you might be in a pretty good spot there to let me know when you get there. KF5IUB.
Okay, AD5IP. IUB K9CPB.
Go ahead, Clayton.
Okay, I'm in Holiday, or past Holiday. I'm about a half a mile west of Holiday.
Okay, QSL. Clayton, you're going to have to keep an eye on that, because it looks like it may track right over you, and it's got pretty good core in it. It may be dropping some hail out of it, so we may have to move you back towards town here shortly, so keep your ears open and your eyes open.
QSL, CTB clear. INN.
INN.
I think I forgot to tell you, I'm here. I'm getting everything turned on.
QSL.
AD5IP at my roadside park.
Okay, thank you, Danny. This, like I was saying, the track on the core of this storm is going to, the core is probably past you, and the bulk of the storm is going to stay to your west. There's some more back behind it all the way down towards McGargle, and looks like it's going to track probably the same way. So you're probably going to be staying on the eastern side of the cores of these storms.
Okay.
You getting wet right now?
And again, I had a few little sprinkles on the way up here, but that's about it.
Okay, QSL. KF5IUB. Wichita County, ARES. HMN.
HMN.
Are you where you can get to the water tower over in Owl Park?
I'm over here in Electra, but I can make my way that way.
Yeah, we need to get somebody over there if you would, please.
QSL.
Just give me a holler when you get there. IKE.
KE5NJV and IKE.
Joel, are you with your mother?
Roger, roger.
Okay, I'm probably going to need y'all to get to your spot over there on 240 up there west of Burke, I believe it is where y'all usually go. This cell down in Archer County looks like it's going to track up there between Electra and maybe through between Electra and Burke Burnett, but give y'all some time to get out there. QSL?
Roger, roger. We'll be out in a little bit. KE5NJV.
This KF5IUB, Wichita County ARES with a little radar update. Currently there's a cell, pretty good little cell just east of Electra. It is not severe warned, and it looks like it's dumping some pretty good rain and going to head on off to the northeast. And the cell down in Archer County that is severe warned is still tracking. It's tracking a little more north now. Looks like it's going to be heading, might even track just to the west of Holiday. And these two cells are only cells that we're looking at currently right now. There is some other development down in the McGargle area that looks like it's going to track right in behind the cell that's going to maybe track to the west of Holiday. But that one down there north of McGargle is had a history of some half-dollar size hail, and that's the only severe weather that we've had reported so far. But everybody keep your heads up and your ears open. It's KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES.
Kilo Echo 5 Delta Bravo Zulu.
DBZ, go ahead.
I'm available if you need me.
Okay, can you head on over to the water park, please?
QSL.
Control K9CPV.
CPV.
Starting to get a sporadic CG lightning.
QSL. Looking at radar, Clayton, it looks like the main core of that storm is going to track to your west. You're probably going to get a little bit of rain and maybe just a little wind off of it, but just keep your eyes open and let me know what you see. KF5IUB. It's KF5IUB with a little weather update. The National Weather Service has canceled the severe thunderstorm for Baylor and Wilbarger County, but the severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Wichita County is still in effect until 4 p.m. It's KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES.
KD5IUB, K9CPV.
Go ahead, Clayton.
Okay, everything is off to the north of me. Off to the south and west, it looks like it's breaking up down there. I can see blue sky and some cumulus, but nothing's building radically.
Yeah, there's still two more cells down there. There's one cell that's west Archer City. It's going to track about, looks like it's going to track about the same as that one cell just went past you. Going to track just west of Holiday. And there is another cell down southwest of McGargle area that's pretty much holding its own too. And it too looks like it's going to train in behind these. These two cells, one west of Archer City and one west of McGargle, they do not have any warnings out of them at this time. They're pretty healthy little storms, but we'll keep an eye on them. It's KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES.
CPB clear.
It's KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES, with a severe thunderstorm warning. National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Wichita County until 4:45 p.m. Severe thunderstorm is located 5 miles north of KMA, moving 50 miles an hour. Hazards include golf ball size hail and winds to 60 miles an hour. Of course, this is radar indicated. This storm is the storm we've been watching most of the day, so it's still holding its own. This warning does not cover the city of Wichita Falls. This storm is going to be tracking off. The main core of it is west of Iowa Park and between Iowa Park and Electra, and be tracking across the Red River. This is KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES. HMN.
HMN.
Did you make it through that storm yet? Because it looks like you might have run right through it, not the main part of it.
Just made it to city limits of Iowa Park. Pretty heavy rainfall with very, very little pea-size hail.
Okay, the core of this storm, like I said, is way on west of Iowa Park, so you should be okay. Shouldn't get anything any bigger, but just head on to the water tower and camp out there for me.
QSL.
IKE.
KE.
Seeing that cell coming up from your south and west, you see any hail shaft or anything in it? Can you repeat your traffic? Well, you're out there in no man's land, I guess, so you're not hitting the repeater and not holding it. I couldn't follow you.
Yeah, that wasn't me. K5IKE.
Okay, you made it then. Can you see a hail shaft or anything in that out to your west or maybe a little south?
I'm en route, and trees are blocking me. I'll be there in just a minute. K5IKE.
Okay, well, just let us know and be careful. KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES.
OIJ.
OIJ.
Okay, Bucking 600 just caught in on Fire Channel. Golf ball size hail, 70 mile an hour winds at 240 and 1739.
Okay, golf balls at 240 and 1739, and repeat your wind speed. And was that wind speed measured or estimate?
He did not say it said 70, and that was all he said in the location.
Who was it again that reported this?
Bucking Center, 600. That's the fire chief out there, Shannon.
Danny, can you get a hold of him, ask him, is that measured or is that estimate on the wind speed?
Hey, stand by. Let me go to the dispatch office beginning 40 and 5 OIJ.
QSL.
IUB OIJ.
Go ahead, Danny.
Estimated wind speed.
Okay, QSL.
And 5 OIJ.
IP. AD5 IP. Danny, the only thing even close to you is going to be down to your southwest, and that storm, the last couple of scans of radar, it's come down or it's up against the cap, and it's not going to, I don't think it's going to do what that one did earlier. It's training in behind there, and the atmosphere may be a little stabilized there. If you want to, you might just ease on back towards the house.
Okay, I'm headed that way. AD5 IP.
CPB?
CPB.
Clayton, the only thing you've got is a cell just south of Holiday. Looks like it's going to track right over Holiday. It's a real small, and it's also coming down as well. This cell down in McGargle area, it's going to track right in behind it. So if you want to, I'd just ease on back towards the house.
QSL, heading to the barn. K9 CPB clear.
DBZ?
DBZ, go ahead.
Yeah, I think the big storm that moved through earlier has kind of stabilized everything, and there's still going to be some showers in the area. If you'd like to, I'd just ease on back towards the house.
QSL.
IKE.
IKE.
We're on location at the intersection 240 and... But that's not an indicator.
Okay, repeat your traffic one more time.
K5IKE and NJV on location, 368, 240. Cannot see hail shaft, no hail shaft. Heavy rain between here, so it's wrapped.
Okay, yeah, the core of this storm is currently, according to radar, is right on the river, maybe just north of the river, and it's going to continue to track off to the northeast. Stand by. If you'd like to, I know you just got to your spot, but if you want to just follow this storm on back towards the house and keep an eye on it for us, and because this stuff down south that's going to train in behind this is nowhere near as organized as this one was. Just if you want to, just track in behind it and watch it rain, and let us know when you get to the house.
There's a couple of look like chasers at the 70 and I-44 intersection. K5IKE heading back.
Yeah, they're dotted all over the place. I guess they like us, but take it easy and let us know when you get there. It's KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES.
AD5IP.
Where are you currently located?
I'm coming up on 1 Mile Hill. Take that back, Microwave Hill.
You might want to hang in right there. Weather Service has put out a thunderstorm warning on that cell to your south, and estimated impacts of maybe 60 miles an hour, 1.25 inches hail with that storm. It's currently just north of McGargle, and the track on it looks like it's going to track kind of northeast, kind of in behind where that very first storm did. You might want to hang out right there where you're at. QSL?
Okay, yeah, I'll stop here at microwave.
K5IKE.
IKE?
Shannon, I could not read you on the .8 either.
Okay, well, this is a dead spot over there somewhere. I'm getting you real good now. We were, I don't know if you followed that traffic I had for you. I was just wondering if you could see anything in that cell as you're heading home, any hail shafts or anything.
All we can see is heavy rain. Do you need us to go there and monitor that at 70 intersection, or is that falling apart?
No, just go on to the house and watch the rain from your house, or hopefully it's raining on your house. But there's no need to go any further with it. But appreciate you getting out.
Roger, we're going to go ahead and head into Wichita Falls if you don't need us to monitor that. K5IKE and NJV.
QSL, that'd be fine. It's KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES. IP?
85 IP.
Danny, that cell down to your south, it's got pretty good core in it, maybe dumping out some pea-sized hail. It's still quite a ways off. I guess you might have to just move north since there's nothing out there to get under. I don't want to mess up the paint on that new truck of yours.
Roger. I'm not seeing anything right now that looks like a hail shaft.
Okay, QSL. Yeah, the Ville's on is around 45. It had, last scan, it had two separate cores, and it's come back down. One of the cores did. Watching a couple more scans and see how it's going to be tracking. But right now, it looks like it may track right straight over the top of you. I'll watch a couple more scans and let you know.
Okay, thanks, Shannon. AD5IP.
KNV. KU5, KNV.
NC, 85NC. David, are you monitoring frequency? 85 GPO.
85NC. Go ahead, Charlie.
David, if you would, no use getting out there now, but we got this cell down in Archer County. It's still holding a pretty good core. It may be dropping some nickel-sized hail out of it. It's still southwest of, as you're probably looking at it, southwest of Lake Kickapoo. And that's tracking up this way. If it gets up much closer in toward Holiday and all, I look for them to issue a warning on it for Wichita Falls proper. If you could monitor where you could get out up on the north end there for us, if that thing gets up that far, would you be able to do that in a little while?
Yes, sir, Charlie. I'm actually sitting in the parking lot up here by the DPS now. I just wanted to get up here and get everything situated and make sure everything was working right. So I'm up here now.
Okay, well, if you want to hang in there, it's going to be maybe 45 minutes or so if the way it's moving before it gets up in there. But if you want to stay there, that'll be great.
QSL. I'll be here. 85NC.
All right, thank you.
IP.
85 IP.
Danny, that core on that storm, it's kind of broadening out on the east-west line. It looks like the western edge of that core may run right over you, so you may want to be prepared to hook them north.
Okay, yeah, it's getting closer. I'm going to move on to Mankins.
Okay, QSL. This is KF5IUB, Wichita County ARES with a little weather update. National Weather Service has canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for Baylor County. They're continuing the thunderstorm warning for Archer County until 5:15. Looks like that cell down west and a little northwest of Archer City is the only game in town right now. And Danny, like I said, you going up towards Mankins, the core on that is still pretty prominent, and it could be dropping a little bit of hail. So KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES.
IUB, KE5YJB.
Go right ahead.
Yes, sir. Just got a report from the Lake Kickapoo Fire Chief that they got dime-sized hail with heavy rain at the lake at this time.
Okay, QSL, right there on the lake proper?
Yeah, QSL, that's on the lake proper.
Okay, QSL. Thank you very much. It's KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES. This is KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Archer, Clay, and Wichita County until 5:45. Winds to 70 miles an hour and hail to 2 inches in diameter. This does include the city of Wichita Falls and Lakeside City proper. KNV.
This KNV, go ahead.
Larry, it looks like this storm is it's still south of Holiday. Looks like it's going to track right straight over the city of Wichita Falls. So if that lightning gets close in your area, you may want to shut them down out there.
QSL. KE5 KNV clear.
IKE.
K5IKE.
This sail down to our southwest is looks like it's going to track right over the city of Wichita Falls. So you're probably going to have a good view of it then before you get covered up. But you need to be thinking about where you can get some cover because it may have some hail in it. It's got some pretty good cores in it.
Do you have any recommendations?
Where exactly are you at?
Intersection of the Freeway 287 and 369.
So you're out there by Sutherland's? Is that where you're at?
No, sir. I'm just south of the prison on 369.
Okay, the overpass there at 369 and the freeway, and then there's those two convenience stores there on either side could provide you some cover if you need it.
You need us to spot here?
Yeah, just hang out right there. If you want to, go ahead and move a little closer to some cover because this thing looks like it's going to probably track right over your area. Get there close to those two convenience stores on either side of 369 there, or that underpass as well.
QSL, K5IKE.
IP?
AD5IP.
Did you make it to Mankins?
Yeah, I'm here at Mankins. A little bit of rain, but that's about it.
Okay, the main part of that core is still off to your, looks like southeast, and it's going to track to the east of you, maybe right over Holiday or maybe a little east of Holiday, and then track right over the city of Wichita Falls, so you look like you're in pretty good shape there.
Okay.
NC?
November, Charlie, go ahead.
Are you where you can have, you got a pretty good view of that cell coming in?
QSL, I'm at Missile Road and I-44 sitting in front of El Mexicano Restaurant in the parking lot.
Okay, this core of this cell is still south of Holiday, but it's trying to drop. It's been, well, indicated by radar some pretty good size hail in it, but keep your heads up there.
QSL, I got a gas station right across I-44 if I need to head that way. Yeah, I got a pretty good look at it on the way in.
Okay, QSL.
85 IP.
IP?
I'm moving further north. I'm getting pea-size hail, some dime size.
Okay, QSL.
Wichita Skywall Net Control, VK2XRV on channel, doing a handover from 147255 from OUN. Just checking you've got me on frequency and do a radio check, please. VK2XRV on Wichita Skywall Net Control frequency, just doing a quick radio check to see if that Skywall Net Control is up and whether the radio is working.
This is W5GPO net control for the Wichita County ARES. This is a closed net. The radar is operational and the net is in operation. Over.
So advanced spotter VK2XRV doing a handover from OEN. Be given the frequency for your net control. Heading southbound I-44 will report life-threatening criteria only. I understand it is a closed net, so I will stay off, but monitor available if needed for search and rescue if that becomes. VK2XRV monitoring on the side.
Thank you, sir. This is a closed net. Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good day.
This is KF5IUB, the Wichita County ARES, a little radar update. We still got a cell that's north of Archer City. It looks like it's still going to track right over the city of Wichita Falls. There's been reports of maybe some dime-sized hail so far out of this storm. We can expect a little bit of wind and maybe, like I said, some dime-sized hail. Looks like this is going to be the only game in town currently right now. But, you guys that are still monitoring out there, just keep your heads up and let us know if you see anything we need to know about. It's KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES.
D5IP.
Go ahead, Danny.
Yeah, I've stopped at the Archer-Wichita County line here on 25.
Okay, yeah, that'd be a good spot right there. That core from that storm, looks like it's going to go south of Holiday right over Lakeside City, so you ought to be in a good spot right there.
Yeah, it's got a pretty good hail shaft in it too, back towards Holiday.
Okay, QSL. Thank you, Danny.
K5WFT.
WFT?
I just got off public service with SBV. He's out of radio operation right now. He was saying it looks like that cell in northwest to Archer, looks like it's back building a little bit with maybe some low-level rotation at it.
Okay, QSL. Thank you.
This is KE5KNV.
KNV?
There's enough lightning around where they've called the game out here, so they're beginning to peel out, so that's a good sign. KE5KNV clear.
Yeah, probably a pretty good idea. This core on this storm is pretty broad, and it may be dropping some hail here pretty quick.
WX5, MDG, net control.
Go right ahead.
Weather Center, WX5 OUN just said that the storm south of Holiday is capable up to Gulf-size hail.
Okay, QSL, thank you very much.
NJV.
NJV.
I'm with the IKE. We're looking at the holiday storm from over here, and we're looking at the rain shaft, rain-free base, and there appears to be a lowering in between it. But we're so far away, we're unable to tell whether it's attached or not. Figured we'd let you know.
Okay, it's got some rotation up in the higher levels. We just need to keep an eye on it. It's not showing any significant thing on the radar at the current time, but be sure and just keep an eye on it for us.
Roger, roger. KE5 NJV.
K2FW for report if I could.
D5 IP.
IP. As you the spotters, US 281 southbound, about 9.5 miles south of Wichita Falls. Falling now 1.25 inches.
Danny said you can talk over him.
And as well, just for your spotters.
Would you go to 800, Danny?
Okay. And that's going to be now golf ball size hail. I want to control you to get my golf ball size hail report on 281 southbound.
85 IP to apply GPO.
85 IP.
Yeah, how far would you have to go to get to where you could look at the backside of that cell down there southeast of you?
Probably go back to Holiday.
Okay, won't you do that?
Okay, headed that way.
Step by GPO Wichita County ARES and update this cell that we've got down south of the Lakeside City area. It's got some pretty good hail in it. It's probably about 3-4 miles north of Scotland, extending back to the west and then up to northwest to southeast of Holiday and then back over toward Lakeside City. So people in the Lakeside City area need to be aware of this cell going to cross the area. Probably going to have some golf ball size and larger hail in this storm as it crosses the area. Step by GPO.
K2FW for report. K2FW for possible rotating wall cloud report.
K5, KNV5 GPO.
Just KNV.
What's your location?
I'm on the east side of the stadium.
Okay, you see anything on the backside of that cell down there?
I really do not.
Yeah, that you may be occluded from it there and not see anything. Maybe some rotation over on the southeast side of that. I think it's going to be staying down in Archer County.
QSL, yeah, I'm pretty kind of wrapped around. I can't see much.
QSL. YJ YJB, WGPO.
YJB, go ahead, sir.
This area we're looking at, it's where Coleman Road's running east and west. It looks like there's some sort of a loop road that runs north off of Coleman Road, goes north a ways, and then turns back to the east, back towards 281. I can't get a name on that loop road. Do you know what that might be?
Not right off the top of my head, but if you need me to go there, I can.
Well, that's kind of where we're seeing this rotation in it. I don't know how low level it is. You'd be looking at a wall cloud in that area. If you can get out north of town there, up towards Chalk Hill, you ought to be able to see it.
QSL, I'm just now leaving the city limits. I'll keep my eyes out open for it, and if I see anything, I'll give you a holler.
Okay, if you would, we'd appreciate it.
QSL, K5YJB.
Break station VK2XRV for report. Station VK2XRV standing by for Skywar net control. Have you got me on this frequency? I need to know if you can lodge reports or if you can't.
AD5IP. IP, go ahead. I'm at business 277 and 277. Do I need to go into Holiday and go get on 1954 and go east?
Hang on a second. Danny, that's going to probably keep you a little too far north. This stuff is there off 281. The area we're interested in is off 281 between Coleman Road and Lake Creek Road is where we're trying to see. I don't know. Just don't get covered up in rain if you're going to be able to see anything from there. But that looks like it's going to be your only choice to go that way, because the area of interest is right straight north of Scotland at this time.
Okay. I'll move over on 1954 and head that way.
Okay, QSL. It's made a pretty good turn to the right as far as where it was tracking now. It's going to look like it's going to track right over Jolly in that area.
IUB K5YJB.
YJB, go ahead.
Yeah, I just got a report from Bowman Volunteer Fire Chief that he's got golf ball size hail on Parker Road at this time.
Golf balls current time?
Yeah, QSL, golf ball current time.
QSL.
Okay, I'll talk.
IP. AD5IP.
We need to get you as quick as you can over on 281 and take a look at that backside of this storm.
Okay. I'm on 440 Farm to Market right now, headed to 1954.
Weather Service saying there may be a tornado in that thing.
IUB K5YJB.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I'm here at Chalk Hill, looking at the backside of this cell that you guys are looking at here. I can see a prominent wall cloud, but I'm not seeing anything coming out of it right now.
Okay. Does it look like that wall cloud doing any kind of rotation at all?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any kind of rotation at this time. There might be a small rotation. It's not real visible, but I'm not seeing anything real noticing at this time.
Okay, just to verify, you can see from the cloud base all the way to the ground.
Yeah, QSL, I can see from the cloud base all the way to the ground.
Okay, QSL. Just keep an eye on it, and this is an area of interest we need to know. Take care. It's KF5IUB, Wichita County, ARES.
NJV.
NJB.
I'm looking at a pretty good hail shaft on the backside of this storm on right around Wichita Falls.
Yeah, this storm's got a pretty broad core on it, and it's going to be dropping some hail. So it's going to be most of it's moved over into Clay County. So you should be seeing that exactly.
Yes, it's looking very broad from here. KE5 and JV.
Y'all both ought to have a real good view into the back side of this. It's still showing some rotation on radar itself, a pretty good little inflow notch. Majority of it is over in Clay County, but it's definitely there.
YJB.
YJB, go ahead.
Are you still seeing anything on that?
Yeah, I'm still seeing the backside of this, and it's got some lower level clouds trying to climb back into it from the inflow and everything, but I'm not seeing any rotation out of them.
Okay, well, Kelly, it's kind of coming and going, and it's basically all over in Clay County now. They have canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for Wichita and Archer County, so looks like we can clear. The Clay County boys are on that, and they've got some people down there looking at it from their side.
KD5INN.
Yeah, go ahead.
You want me to hang around out here, or what do you want me to do?
I think you just, close shop. Get a little rest. You may have to go again after a while.
Yeah, QSL. Do you mind if I ask VK2 FRV to give me a call?
Give you a call on the landline, yeah.
QSL, FRV, are you still monitoring? I guess not. KD5INN.
Okay, Jerry, I guess, I don't know what, I don't see any reason, I wouldn't see any reason for you to stay there if Matthew will be, back on duty at 6:30 or something situated.
Yeah, if I don't hear from him by 7, I'm going to send him a message and touch base with him.
Okay, appreciate it. Go ahead and shut down here, and we'll stand by if anybody has any problem. Well, we can help them out. So appreciate it, Gary, and everybody else, those that are. NJV, are you clear?
VK2 FSRV back on channel. I heard your transmission before but couldn't respond due to repeater range issues. Do we have another repeater that covers this area across the lake into the southeast area?
Tell you what, this is KD5INN. Could you give me a call on the phone?
Go ahead with the number.
Number is 733-0926.
Area code, please.
Number is 940-733-0926. INN. I got caught in my car. For any stations monitoring on 9-4, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Wichita County. In just a moment, I'll come back up with the specifics. But the warning area is going to include, looks to be the Electra area, as well as west of probably Iowa Park. And as I said, in just a moment, I'll come back on frequency and give some more specifics.
Okay, you headed back to the station?
Negative, I'm almost to the house.
QSL, all right. I'll stand by here till you get ready.
QSL, can you make that call for the dispatch?
Roger, will do.
KD5INN.
Control AD5NC.
Making a call right now. This is KD5INN. Go ahead.
Hey, Jerry, I just got home. I got found out they issued another severe thunderstorm warning. You want me to get back out?
Well, I hate to have you go to Burke. Looks like it might stay on the west side of Burke. Can you head up that way?
QSL, I'll head that way. It'll take me just a minute to get things packed back up, but I'll head that way.
Okay, QSL, when you get in your car, give me a holler, and we'll see if I can get some more specifics on this warning. And I'm going to be off the radio for about 60 seconds. KD5INN.
Call made. K9CBB. I'm in Iowa Park. Do you need me to go out anywhere?
You're awful close to the path once you head to the high school.
QSL, K9CBB clear.
KD5INN.
Step by GP Wichita County ARES, Net Pro will be back up on station here in a minute. Get going on this cell. It's over to the west of the Highway Park area. It's got a pretty good core on it. Got bills of 59, so it can be dropping up some dime size, maybe a nickel or two hail. And it's pretty well tracking toward the northeast. Main core is going to go about halfway between Electra and Highway Park and move on up towards the Granville, Oklahoma area. That's the only warning we have in Wichita County at this time, and that warning is good until 6:45. Step by GP of Wichita County.
Break station VK2 FSRP for report if Sky warning controls this thing.
Yes, sir. What do you have, sir?
VK2 FSRP for report rotating wall cloud. Currently 2.5 to 3 miles directly north of Blue Grove. My location is 148 going northbound. Rapid rising motion, strong updraft and inflow winds in the storm.
Okay, sir, if you will QSY to 146.680, 146.68, PL 192.8, that is the Clay County ARES, and they are up and running, over. KD5INN, you up on frequency?
Getting the computer lined up. Stand by one.
Yes, sir.
KD5INN. Okay, Charlie, I think I've got it.
All right, that's good, old man. Take it and run. I appreciate it. The 5GPO, be clear.
All right, QSL. Station standby for some details on this severe thunderstorm warning. The warning is on this cell. It's between Electra and Iowa Park. The cell is moving to the northeast, and the hazards include hail up to the size of ping pong ball and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. These are radar indicated. So stations stand by, and we'll let me get everybody organized. KYJ, are you on frequency? Negative copy, 85NC.
November Charlie. Jerry, I am heading west on Raleigh Road to 369, and I'm looking at a rain-free base with a wall cloud. Can't really tell if there's any rotation in it right now. Got to get a little closer to it.
Okay, QSL.
Okay, station for an update for that report. There is rotation in the cell, but unobstructed view from the multiple wall clouds, but no clear funnel at this time.
Okay, FRV, are you in Clay County or are you in Wichita County?
Stand by. The VK station, Clay County at this time.
Okay, try 146.800. Other than that, we're watching a cell in Wichita County. We stop at the county line. This is KD5INN, net control for the Wichita County ARES.
Tell me 146.800, is that correct?
QSL, PL tone of 192.8.
Okay, station switching over. Thank you, sir.
NCI with QSL, give me just a moment. I'm notifying Burt Burnett.
November Charlie. Jerry, this I'm not seeing any rotation in this, but it is persistent wall cloud on in this rain-free base back here.
QSL, at the very least, they're going to get calls on it, so they need to know. Keep an eye on it. KD5INN. Clayton, see if you can get an eye on what he's looking at.
69 and 287, I'll take a look as soon as I get up on high ground. K9 CPV clear.
85 IP.
Stand by one, unless you've got eyes on it.
I've got eyes on it. There's no rotation. It's just a lot of scud hanging down.
QSL, appreciate that. KD5INN.
What a Victor. Got
85 INN, K9 CTV. 85 INN, this is K9 CTV.
Go ahead, Clayton.
Okay, if he was talking about that so-called wall cloud that was off to the west, out toward Garland Park, I'm looking out to the west. It's kind of gone up, but Danny was right. It was just a lot of scud that was hanging down.
Okay, QSL. Well, go ahead and keep an eye on it and look for any rotation. I'm going to see what I can see from the radar.
QSL, but it's going back up.
Okay, QSL. Well, like I say, just kind of keep an eye on the scud and see if you can see any kind of rotation at all. At this point, I'll agree with you. I'm not seeing anything on radar, but just to kind of confirm or deny any reports that may come in as to whether or not there's rotation with it.
November Charlie.
Go ahead.
Jerry, I'm here at Raleigh Road and 369. Where do you want me to head?
Well, I tell you what, I hate to get you too far north because I'm afraid that thing's going to get up over top of you and at the very least cover you up in rain. Have you got a very good view from right there?
QSL, I got a good view of the backside of this.
Okay, QSL. Well, why don't you just kind of keep an eye on the backside, and as this thing goes, if you'll kind of follow it up towards the Burt Burnett area, I appreciate it.
QSL, 85NC. Could you show VLL with me also, please?
sale. She'll get credit.
AD5IP out at the house.
QSL, got you down. You don't see anything from there, do you?
K5INN, this is K9CPB.
Go ahead.
Sure, I got some circular motion up here, and I got some, like a green cloud over here. It's a lighter color, but I don't know what I'm looking at, but there's some definite rotation here, and it's getting swift.
Okay, QSL, you still seeing that wall cloud?
Actually, it's a lower cloud that's coming in by the storm.
It's the lower clouds getting pulled into the storm?
QSL is kind of stationary now, but it's rotating.
Okay, QSL, is it making contact with the cloud base, or is it still independent?
It's still independent. There was a good updraft just a few seconds ago.
QSL, keep watching it.
APB clear.
KE5NJV mobile.
NJV, where you at?
We're at I-44 Walmart.
Okay, excellent. You think you can run up to the rest stop there just south of Burke for me?
Roger, roger. We're en route.
November, Charlie.
Go ahead.
Jerry, the wind that's come out of the southeast, getting inflow into that cell back kind of to the northwest of me, had a gust of 43.8 measured.
QSL. You still got eyes on any kind of lowerings or anything?
No, right now, all that area looks like it's gone back up. I saw the area that Clayton was talking about, and there was some rotation in that, but it's gone back up now. The winds here are sustained at least 30, and generally 30 to 35 sustained.
Okay, QSL.
TPV?
Go ahead, Clayton.
Okay, the activity's died down some, but we still got a lot of rotation up there. It's busier than heck up there going around.
QSL, anything at ground level?
Negative. We had some strong winds here. They're still breaking up, and it's still got a heck of an updraft here.
Okay, and confirm for me that there is no wall cloud at this time.
Not unless I'm under it and can't see it, but no.
Okay, QSL, does anybody have eyes on any kind of a wall cloud?
K5IKE, which storm are we looking at?
The one coming up on the west side of Burt Burnett to the west-southwest of... it's on the west side of Iowa Park. It's to the west-southwest of Burt.
Keep an eye on it. We're looking at what could be a wall cloud and dipping down towards the rain shaft. Can't see the leftmost side of that.
Okay, give me your location and where it is from that location.
We're at Missile Road looking west 34 at Missile Road looking west.
Okay, and describe exactly what you're seeing.
Okay, I can see the rain shaft, I can see the rain-free base, and I'm looking at what appears to be a very large, maybe less rotation if it's that large. I'm not seeing the rotation moving because we're still mobile. The shape from this distance looks like a wall cloud on the south end of that.
QSL. There's some other stuff that's a little lower than the cloud base that's got a lot of motion in it. A lot of it that kind of comes down and goes back up. I would not call a definite wall cloud now. I think I see what she's talking about, and from that distance, I can understand her thinking it may be a wall cloud, but I really don't think it is. I think it's just part of the main part of the cell itself.
Okay, QSL, but it is attached to the cloud base.
QSL. There's some other stuff that's a little lower than the cloud base that's got a lot of motion in it that I think is mostly scud, but there is some areas that have some rotation in it. I'm going to move a little bit south back towards 287 to get a little bit distance and a little bit better view of this.
Okay, QSL.
INN, this is K9 CPB.
Go ahead.
Here I'm looking off to my north towards Burke, and there is a wall cloud back here looking back in the high school parking lot looking towards Burke, towards the water tower. And there is a wall cloud down there.
Okay, can you see rotation from how far you're away?
QSL, I can.
QSL.
WX5, MDG, net control.
Okay, give me that call sign one more time and go ahead.
Whiskey X-Ray 5, Mike Delta Golf. I'm currently on 2293 northbound looking northwest into the storm. We have low level rotation.
Okay, do you have a lowering as well? Any kind of a wall cloud?
Not on the backside of this system.
QSL. KD5INN.
November, Charlie.
See, go ahead.
Jerry, I backed off a little bit, got a little bit better view of this, and I agree with them. I think it is a wall cloud with some broad rotation in it. It was almost right on top of me. I couldn't see the whole thing. But yeah, I will agree with them. Also, NB5Z gave me a call. He's got dimes and quarters at his house, current time. 5 Zulu is saying just smaller than golf balls current time at this time.
KD5INN, station standby 1, had a radio issue here.
KD5INN, GPO.
INN, go ahead, Charlie.
Just had a call from MSU police chief, and he lives over in Highway Park, and it's just pretty well, he said, right on top of him, just north of 287 and Johnson Road area, and, you know, he's seeing the rotation. He's not seeing anything coming down out of it at all.
November, Charlie.
November, Charlie, go ahead.
Jerry, right now there is some scud that's about halfway down to the ground. odd rotation in this. And it looks like it's getting a little bit more rotation as time goes by.
CPB, I'm on the back side of this thing, and it's going off to the northwest or northeast from me.
Okay, CPB, would you confirm the 287 and Johnson Road?
Yes.
November, Charlie.
NC, go ahead.
Got a lot of scud hanging about halfway down to the ground right now out of this. Still got rotation. Nothing organized in this scud, but it is rotating.
QSL.
F5 GPL.
Go ahead.
You got Matthew with you?
Negative. It's going to be closer to 8.
I got another call from the Highway Park area, and about the same report that David just gave.
QSL. Okay, at this time, does anybody have eyes on a wall cloud?
November, Charlie.
Okay, you have a wall cloud at this time.
Jerry, this has not changed a whole lot. I still think it's a wall cloud with a lot of rotation in it, a lot of scud hanging down right now, at least halfway to the ground. Do not see like an organized funnel, but I do feel that this is a wall cloud with strong rotation.
QSL, anybody else have eyes on a wall cloud? Last station calling, you were not making it.
Location, because it looks...
Okay, QST, all stations. OUN has issued a tornado warning. The tornado warning, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado warning, was located 4 miles southwest of Burke Burnett, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazards of the tornado is also a golf ball size hail. Again, this is radar indicated, cell capable of producing a tornado. We also have spotters with eyes on a wall cloud at this time. This is KD5INN, Wichita County ARES. And GPO, can you make the phone calls?
QSL, I'll make the phone calls.
November, Charlie.
November, Charlie, go ahead.
I am moving north just a little bit on 369 to get over a hill to get a little better look at this. The scud does seem a little more organized at this time. Still think it's mainly scud with rotation.
Okay, QSL. Be advised there is rotation showing on radar, so keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on the ground, not just on the clouds you're seeing. Watch for anything on the ground, dust or debris of any kind. Does anybody else have eyes on the wall cloud?
WX5 NDG.
NDG, go ahead.
I am due east of the scud and major rotation. Nothing on the ground from this viewpoint.
Okay, QSL. I'm going to give just a moment, and I want an exact location so everybody judge where you're at and where you're looking. And I'll go around and ask. Just a moment. KD5INN.
Net control, KF5GJL.
Stand by, GJL, unless you have a tornado.
northeast of my location. I am 1 mile north of Raleigh Road on 369, and I am looking to the northeast.
CTV, I can confirm that. I'm on Bell Road, about 1 mile north of 287.
Okay, QSL. Clayton, you're on Bell Road, north of 287. Where are you looking exactly?
I'm looking off to my east-northeast.
November Charlie, Jerry, this is going to be approaching I-44, close to I-44 area.
KD5 INN, 5 GPO.
Stand by 1, Charlie.
Calls made, they are sounding the sirens in Burke Burnett at this time.
This is KD5 INN. All stations stand by unless you have tornado traffic. Be advised, Charlie, we got IKE on the phone. She believes there's a second wall cloud, possible second funnel near I-44.
All right, is David up in that area?
NC?
November Charlie, I just turned east on Bacon Switch Road heading to I-44. I have lost sight of the original tornado. I'll get back with you in just a minute when I get a little bit better visual on it.
KD0PEV.
Sir, this is a closed net. It's Wichita County ARES. It's W5 GPO.
Roger that. Apologies. I just turned on the radio and heard you tell my tornado.
Okay, station on frequency. This is net control. Stay off the air unless you have emergency traffic. This is KD5 INN. We have had reports of funnels touching the ground. No confirmed damage at this point, just dust. So everybody in the field, stay calm. We're getting these things called in. This is KD5 INN. AD5NC, this is KD5INN. AD5NC. W5GPO.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Have you copied NC lately?
Negative. 85NC, 85NC, 5 GPO.
85NC, can you all copy this?
Go ahead and talk to Jerry.
NC, do you see rotation near the I-44 area?
An issue. I'm at Bacon Switch and I-44 right now and do not see any signs of a tornado at this time.
Okay, look just to your north. Do you see any kind of rotation?
November Charlie, repeat that, Jerry. Sorry.
David, are you seeing any rotation just to your north between you and Burke Burnett?
Got some trees in the way. Let me turn around here and I'll get back with you in just a second.
Okay, QSL.
November Charlie.
NC, go ahead.
Rotation at this time. Everything looks pretty much like Scud right now. There's lowering due north of me towards Bar. I don't see any rotation in it.
Okay, QSL. Talking with Janine on the phone right now, kind of doing this double. So if you have emergency traffic, if you see a wall cloud, call in. Otherwise, stations, please stand by.
K5INN, K5 KMC.
KMC, stand by. Okay, this is KD5INN. We're just taking care of some safety issues for one of our spotters. Does any station at this time have rotation on any cells or wall clouds visible to them?
Station affirmative.
Too many stations.
K station affirmative.
Okay, we have this covered. Please, we're trying to be nice. Stay off this frequency. Any Wichita County weather spotters have a funnel or wall cloud or rotation visible at this time? Okay, negative copy. 85NC, where are you located?
44, just north of East Road. I can see Burkmanette from here. From here, if I can settle down quite a bit. I don't see really any. There's a little bit of scuff back to the west of Burke, but it's not attached to anything. I don't really see a wall cloud or anything.
Okay, focus on the east side of I-44, the east side of Burke-Burnett, and tell me if you're still seeing rotation.
This time.
Okay, QSL. Any other Wichita County weather spotters have an eye on rotation at this time? Okay, negative copy. Stand by. GPO?
Go ahead, sir.
Have you talked to Burke-Burnett lately?
Have not talked. I haven't called PD back. You want me to call them?
QSL, could you just double check to see if they've had any kind of damage to their east side of their town?
QSL.
Just for information, Janine had a pretty close call there. This is KD5INN.
About GPO.
Go ahead.
Burkmanette PD reports they have had no reports of damage east side of I-44. At this time, they have had power lines down on Cropper Road. That's on the south side of Burke, pretty close to I-44. Power lines down there, and that's the only reports they've had so far.
Okay, QSL. I'm trying to get a hold of Janine and get an exact location on her. This is KD5INN. The tornado warning is no longer in effect. However, they are maintaining the severe thunderstorm warning for this cell. It's still pretty stout with wind and hail possibilities. Again, this is KD5INN. 85NC. W5GPO.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Stand by one. This is KD5INN on 9-4 Wichita County ARES. At this time, we're going to go ahead and move our net over to the 444-800 repeater. We've got some guys in the northeast part of the county that are having trouble with 9-4. So everybody move over to 444-800 and check in with me once you get there. KD5INN.
K9CTV.
KE5 and JV.
Okay, I've got CPB and NJV. Any other stations over on 800 right now?
KD5RZK.
QSL. Got RZK. Anybody else? Okay. CPB?
CTV back in the parking lot at the high school.
QSL, just checking on you. Go ahead and hang out just another minute, and then we'll probably send you home. This last cell should be clearing the area. There's a little bit of stuff down to the southwest, just now coming into Baylor County and getting close to the Throckmorton area. So we're going to give you a few more minutes before we do that, just to make sure these don't follow suit and really start coming up on us. KD5INN.
QSL, CPB clear.
Internet control, KF5GJL.
GJL, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I was just trying to check in earlier. I just became available if you need me anywhere. Right now, my location is on I-44 Access Road in front of PPG. If you need me to go somewhere else again.
I tell you what, at this time, why don't you hold up there and give us just a few minutes to let these others do their assessment of the area, and we'll see if we need to send you in to do any more looking. But for right now, I need you to stay where you're at. We don't want to send anybody else into that area. We've already got 2 people there. This is KD5INN. And just to clarify, for anyone monitoring, there are no reports of damage at this time. No reports of damage. KD5INN.
KD5 NJV.
NJV, go ahead.
We're at Cash and Church on 240. Do you want us to go farther east?
Stand by 1. Okay, you're there at Cashin Road, correct?
Cashin Church on top of the hill. We're in the church parking lot.
Okay, why don't you, just to be a little safe, and it's also heading you a little closer to your home, why don't you head east on Cashin Road to Cashin Road dead ends into Powell Road, and then turn north to 1177, and then go back towards Burt Burnett, and just kind of double check that little area in there for any kind of damage.
Roger, roger. KE5 NJV.
85NC.
November Charlie, go ahead.
You got your map on you?
Yes, I do, but I'm pretty familiar with this area. I've come across on Bailey Road. We'll get everything south of Cashin Road all the way to Kyle Road. Is that all right?
Negative. I believe it probably went north of the Cashin community. So if you can run up, what is this, Ashton Road to where it comes back to the west and gets to Burt Burnett, just to kind of confirm that there's nothing to be concerned about in that area damage-wise.
QSL, we'll head that way. 85NC.
NJV.
NJV, go ahead.
Were you wanting us to go down 1177 down towards Perkins?
Well, I wanted you to go down from Cashin Road to Powell Road and up kind of towards that area, yes, but mainly going from Perkins back to the west towards Burt Burnett.
Roger, roger. KE5 NJV.
And again, station is still out and about. This is just precautionary at this time, but I would like to double check the area for anything else, since we did lose sight of it and we did have some excitement on our end. This is KD5INN, net control for the Wichita County ARES. AD5NC.
November, Charlie.
Where are you at, and have you seen anything?
We are almost into the far east side of Burke and have not seen anything at this point.
Okay, QSL, NJV?
K5IKE, we are on Cashin Road and have not yet seen any damage.
Okay, QSL. Have you made it to Powell Road yet, the eastern end of Cashin Road?
I think that's what we're coming up on up here.
Okay, QSL. If you'll turn to the north on that road and follow it up to 1177, and then you can head back west towards I-44, and we'll NC is already pretty well covered 1177, I believe.
Roger that. We're looking at even dead trees, and there's not even any small stuff broken off of that. Everything looks secure.
Okay, QSL. Well, if you'll go ahead and just make that sweep, just like I say, just to double check and make sure we don't miss anything, I would appreciate it.
Roger, K5IKE.
85NC.
NC, go ahead.
You said you're into the east side of Burt Burnett?
We are just entering it right now.
Okay, QSL. Why don't you pack her up and head to the house? I appreciate you getting out.
QSL, no problem. Jerry, were you having problems with other communication over on 9.4, or do you think it was my radio?
Well, I know there was a brief moment whenever I had an issue with my radio here, and I think it's more location than anything. I don't know that I would blame your radio specifically yet, but I'll get with you and we'll find a way to check it out.
QSL, I heard you calling me, and I was trying to respond back, but I was not hitting the repeater at all, and I heard you ask Charlie if he had heard from me in a bit, and then all of a sudden I started working again, so not quite sure. Once tomorrow sometime I'll check all my connections and make everything's good and tight.
Okay, QSL. Well, that's pretty much exactly what happened to me here at the house. I switched radios. I'm on a whole different radio right now. So mine quit, and then it suddenly worked when I bumped the power up a little bit. So this may or may not be your radio, but we need to check them all out anyway to be sure.
QSL, I'm going to head back in, be coming past the cemetery here in Burke in just a minute, and then I'll hit I-44 and head on back to the house, 85NC.
Okay, I do appreciate it. KA9CPB.
This is KA9CPB.
I'm sorry to have you out there stargazing so long. Why don't you go home?
Sounds good to me. I don't see anything for miles, so K9CPB clear.
I appreciate you getting out and And like I say, I'm sorry to have you out there stargazing so long. You have a good night. We'll talk to you later. KD5INN.
November, Charlie.
Go ahead, David.
Coming into Berkeley, we saw some people standing out talking, and we stopped and asked them if they had heard anything about any damage. They did say over here on Danbury, I'm on Danbury now. We're going to investigate this a little bit up here.
Okay, did they say what kind of damage?
Negative.
Okay, QSL. Let me know when you find something. 85 NC.
NC, go ahead.
Did you ever find anything on Danbury?
Negative. We went up and down Danbury and didn't see anything. We rode a couple other streets over here. We're cutting through the cemetery back over to 240 now. Haven't seen anything.
Okay, QSL, that's good news. Go ahead and head to the house then.
QSL, 85 NC.
KD5INN. And with that, we're going to go ahead and close down the net at this time. I'll get over on 9-4 and close it down as well. Appreciate everybody getting out, and we'll be monitoring if you need anything. KD5INN.
Net control, KF5GJL.
KD5INN, go ahead, GJL.
SKF5GJL, have you received any damage reports from the electric area?
Negative.
Okay, I got some for you.
Okay, stand by one. Okay, GJL, tell me what you got.
Okay, KF5GJL, this is about the 7,000 block of Mount Carmel Road. There's 8 to 10 poles down on the road. Electric companies out there, they have the road blocked. Also on Highway 25 and 370, there's 8 to 10 power poles on the road, and they have that blocked. And electric companies out there with that also. And also the fire chief advised there was some damage on Flippin Road, about the 5,000 block. Some wires down and poles down there also.
Okay, did it look like straight line wind damage, or I don't think we had any reports of rotation that far northwest.
QSL, according to the fire chief, electric fire chief, it looked like straight line winds possibly did the damage. They're still checking it out and everything and searching the area. If we hear anything else, I'll let you know.
QSL, did anybody get any estimates of wind speed or measured in any way?
Not to my knowledge. I'll do some checking when I get into town and find out for sure. I'll check with PD and see if they've got anything, and check with Steven and see if he got anything at the house.
Okay, QSL. Appreciate it. KD5INN.
HMN, INN.
HMN, go ahead.
The highest wind gusts I received here at the house off my weather station was 30 miles an hour, and that was at 3:36 p.m. this afternoon.
Okay, QSL. What part of town do you live in? North, south?
Bay, the north side.
Okay, QSL, appreciate it. KD5INN.
KF5, HMN.
K5IKE to net control KD5INN.
Go ahead, Janine.
Stopped at the station in Burke Burnett at 240 and I-44 intersection. Everyone that was at that station watching from inside saw that rotating Scud go north of them, go through town north of them. A lady described a funnel to me that she watched as started out pretty narrow like a finger and get wider. And the description she gave me was that what she was watching was approximately a half a block wide.
Okay, was there any reports of damage or anything?
Talked to a DPS officer who said there was a power outage on Cropper Road, which had already been reported, obviously, and we talked to some other people, no damage, but that saw some of that rotation go right over Burke, and apparently what we were watching was more rotation that was south of Burke.
Okay, QSL, KD5INN.
Making another circle through Burke. Someone from the automobile dealership was watching it come in from the west and go over them, so we're making another pass through there just in case. There's a branch down, but it's very small. K5IKE.
Okay, QSL.